Now, let's get to that internet sales tax. It cleared another hurdle in the Senate, and it looks like it'll easily pass when it goes up for a vote in the full Senate. Let's bring in Grover Norquist. All right, Grover, always a pleasure to have you with us today.
Good to be with you.
This internet sales tax, yeah, it's going to go through the Senate. That's pretty sure, I would say. But will it go through the House? I can't believe it will. Go.
I think it'll be stopped in the House. And remember, it's only passing the Senate because they took it out of regular order. This did not go through the Judiciary Committee or the Finance Committee. Why did they want to rush it through without amendments? Why did they do that? Because if people looked at it too long, it wouldn't pass easily. There are very serious questions here. The House will ask them. The House has said this is going through regular process. And their Goodlatte, Republican congressman from Virginia, I think is going to insist that we take a real look at what this opens up the idea that politicians in Alabama can tax businesses in other states. Do you really believe there's a limit to the amount of abuse that an Alabama tax collector can hurl on a New York or California or Maine business? The reason why the Supreme Court made this unconstitutional, what they're trying to do and what they're changing the law to accomplish, is because there are tremendous abuses that would flow from politicians taxing businesses that can't even vote against them. That's why the politicians at the state level love this. It's free money. But by opening it up, the voters in their states will get mugged by 49 tax collectors in the other states, and if they think they're going to get away with that, they think they're very wrong.
Why is Amazon, why is Walmart so much in favor of this internet sales tax? I honestly don't get it.
Sure. Look, you get this from the big box guys, you get this from the people who run shopping centers. Here's what happens. This is all about raising money to pay unionized state and local government workers more money and more pensions, because they don't think that making $20,000 more than people in the private sector is enough, and having gold-plated pensions is not enough. They want more, okay? So they think this is the only way they can get certain states to raise money for them. So they go to the shopping center. They go to Walmart, and the local mayor says, you know, you got a nice business here. Wouldn't be a shame if anything were to happen to it, like a property tax increase. Now, of course, if you were to go to the state legislature and to your congressman and beg them to have the internet tax, which won't affect you, it'll affect other people, then maybe we'd lighten up. They're being threatened by the local unions and the local elected officials who think this is free money. They're not speaking for themselves.
At the end of the day, it goes through the Senate. It's going to go through the Senate. It gets proposed in the House. It's debated in the House. At the very, very end of the day, do you think you can beat it back completely so there is absolutely no internet sales tax, no new tax at all? Can you do that, Grover?
Well, I'm not sure I can do it, but I think the American people can do it if the House focuses on this. We need to first put into any bill that's being discussed a prohibition on having this process extended to income taxes and corporate income taxes. Because what the union bosses want is not the sales tax. There's no money there. They maybe think, you know, $8 billion they could raise in a year off internet sales taxes. That doesn't get them through the week, okay? What they want is to tax Exxon's worldwide earnings out of Mississippi and out of North Dakota. This is to extend corporate income taxes. You know the jock tax, where they tax people who are foolish enough to play a football game in California at 13% for 1/17 of their income? They want to do that to travelers and businessmen and export their income taxes. Loser states, Illinois and California, that are losing people are trying to figure out how to tax people that are leaving.
Grover Norquist, very interesting stuff indeed. Always a pleasure. Grover, thank you.
Thanks.
How's this for a tax bill?